For stay-up comic Harriet Dyer, fun moments can be found though in lifetime's largest morbid experiences, and amusing on them on phase can do a big distinction. Dyer is the founding member and accompanier of Manchester's confer-winning monthly average Bark Tales sitcom Overnight, wherever she and comrade comedians frequently execute routines on their struggles in psychological public health. Recent monthly I did several content how was rather black, and on several terrible material how happened to myself, Dyer says. Or it went downward so how subsequently I thick felt it was so laxative. So lot human beings execute and tell, about, it very helping, speaking on how. It very helps me occasionally, and it very helps the human beings how go. She set up Bark Tales following auditorium members said her how they thick felt capable to outdoor up on their own psychological public health following vision her 2014 Edinburgh bang shot, noble bark at aeroplanes. A big portion of Bark Tales circulation is how it is a secure area for performers and punters like. Human beings meeting in the front line row are never selected on, at low never out of creature requested courteously at first, time comedians aware they will get a sympathetic ear for stories and subject area how might sense out of location at a routine, rowdier overnight. To say, and laughter, on morbid private experiences conducted integrity, bravery and a absence of the normal comical bombast. And how, in rotate, tool the auditorium frequently feels a more profound connect in the performers. A lot of the period, more recent acts do superior there since down there include been less year of house up bombast, Dyer says. Because occasionally the acts how include been departure for much longer, you can see them panicky since they sense a bit out of water supply. Ros Bullinger was on the draft at the largest ladder Bark Tales, in a usual moving on heavy loss, depressive and treatment. She had been cautious of hard how content at some sitcom nights since it's rather hard and the sentiment has to be order. In spite the hard content, down there's humor to be mind of the ridiculous situations and uncomfortable interactions you can face, she says. I believe you can discover the slapstick in all. While you go via specific things, ridiculous beginnings will harvest up, though in bereavements and things. Whatever house top emotion rate, stupidity comes assigned to it, that tool all the public rules include lost away, that tool human beings respond otherwise or odd things can occur or human beings use humor to manage in all how. I aware I include. Comrade Stay Up Tim Andrew says he likes this therapy benefits of take thing how's potential rather morbid and disturbing in your lifetime and representing it as amusement. He continues, the overnight is fully distinctive in the feeling how not just is how anticipated of performers, but it perhaps wouldn't be as so acquired everywhere else. I'm very frustrated while I see a comic get up on how phase and fair do the content they could do downward the tree frog and poem. I wish an understanding. I've seen several comedians there and you include no concept how they were departure via the things they're testing. Comic Cot Millinery has as well executed at Bark Tales. While I speak a jest on which I would do on an ordinary depressive date, if the auditorium laughs, it makes me sense a bit less than lone and I'm love, oh okay, so they know the too much, she says. Or though if they don't know it, they discover it fun and they're not judging myself. She is now written content on the impact her recent job had on her psychological public health. They say in sitcom, which's nonsense now will be large content after, and it's so real, she says. It's not the identical for everyone, but for me it's therapy to say on it, but it's more than on manufacturing some human beings' laughter since you wish to do human beings sense the way how you don't historically the clow neffish is really sad on the within and it's the identical in comedians. We're really sad human beings. A lot of laugh comes of hopelessness. Dyer though wrote a thesis noble, is it required to be unsuccessful in procedure to be a success stay-up comic? So which did she sign? It depends which you grade as unsuccessful, but on the entire I couldn't very discover nobody who wasn't, she replies. Occasionally while human beings begin sitcom, I believe, why are you making the, you appear really regular, or later the more than I get to aware them, it's love, oh yes, You're one of us. Bark Tales is on the at first environment of each monthly at Zombies Hovel in Manchester.